And we have a lot of people who are giving us a lot of emails and feedback saying, wow, this is great. Wow, this has done this much and that much for me. But yes, Miracle Herbal Pack is for the people who want the conveniences. You can carry it around, you can use it all the time, you can literally simply open it up and start using it. But I assure you, it is nothing compared to what you can benefit from real moxibustion, indirect. That's why I spend hours of my life every day, sometimes, to do the moxibustion. A lot of people say, wow, James, you're always healthy, you're always energetic, and you never get sick. Guess why? Because I prevent it before it happens. I can feel how my body's gonna feel tomorrow, next week. So I prevent it. And also depends on what kind of work that I do on that day, I decide what to do, what kind of therapy that I need to do at that night. Because I don't want to make my body vulnerable. Same thing. I mean, this type of education will take a lot of effort to be out there. But then again, I assure you, prevention is much, much easier than trying to treat your symptoms after you get it. So prevent it. Here's the thing. When you do moxibustion, let's say on your hand, it will immediately start working for your body. And the result, the benefit of the moxibustion that you do today, a few cones here per location, will last up to sometimes 2, 3, 4 weeks. I try to do these indirect moxibustion as often as I can, more like once in 2, 3 days or so. Direct moxibustion, I do it as I needed it. But then again, I usually do it about once or twice a week of direct. And I don't do it everywhere. I only do a few locations, and that is strong enough to keep me in good shape. And these are the locations that I will also teach you. Now, I've been teaching you many different things, but then again, there are so many more things that we can share. So just keep that in mind, that your body temperature and the illness has very, very close relationship. So keep your body warm. And the benefit of keeping your body warm, every benefit that you can think of will be there. What is the most, I would say, sensitive issue, or the most amount of people are trying to reach this state, which is staying in shape, staying skinny, staying in fit, getting rid of these extra pounds. The simplest thing that I tell people to do, maybe this is just too easy for you, but do it and you will see the difference. Keep your body warm. Cover your body. Stop exposing your body to air conditioning. Keep your feet, keep your hands, keep your lower stomach warm. And if you can afford to, sleep with long sleeves, sleep with socks on, sleep with pajamas on. Why? Why? Just by doing that. If you just eat relatively healthy, if you do a little bit of walking, and if you keep your body warm, you already got yourself covered up to about 95%. Another proof that I can give you, just think of this. Just think of one country down in South Pacific, the warm countries, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand. How many people out there in those countries do you see obese? Why do you think it is that? Because they have lack of food. They don't eat much. They do eat. But the main thing that they have for them is the temperature. It's always warm and hot. Guess what that means? That means whatever the body that you're exposed to is warm and hot. And guess what that means? Also, remember the little class that I gave you about the energy healing? When your body is warm and hot, your skin is opening up, and which means what? It gets rid of more toxins and it gets rid of more energy as well. So it is the reason why that moxibustion also works greatly. Not only the temperature, but then again, we know exactly where to do all the moxibustion. So do yourself a favor. I always tell people two different things. Keep your body warm and exhale more. If you don't like doing any of that, well then, you'll be out of balance. And here's another thing. If you really want to lose extra pounds, I would recommend you to either do a lot of speeches, or sing. I want you to go into one of those karaoke bars and start singing about 2 hours every day. Guess what that means? You are burning up your energy, and not only that, by breathing and by singing out loud, you are also spending more energy. And when you are singing for so long, your body will actually sweat out all the toxins, sweat out all this fat. So basically, it is quite simple. Keep your body warm, and you are already on the winning side. Simple as that. Moxibustion, it is difficult to do every day because of all the smoke and smell and everything, but please do it because it is very valuable. Find yourself a position in a garage or in the backyard, somewhere warm, not so drafty, and start doing the moxibustion every single day. Because half an hour that you're investing every day will literally give you probably 5-10 more years in your life. It's very, very valuable. Well-being is not living long. Well-being is actually living well, enjoying your life, having quality time of your life. And you cannot have quality time of your life when you are consistently ill and sick and with symptoms. Remember the little thing that I told you? You can actually start smoking baby mugwort. Doing that is when you are sucking up that mugwort, and you are also treating all that areas of your mouth and your gum and your teeth. At the same time, you're bringing up the temperature of your mouth. So getting rid of all these germs and bacteria and everything, at the same time, you are bringing up the temperature of your mouth to prevent and treat all these different fat cells of your body. So, simple as that. Do it every day if you could. Because if you do it once today, it will benefit you for weeks. And you can actually feel the difference. Me, if I skip, let's say, moxibustion, I feel it. I don't feel it right away, but I feel it within a few days. Then I go, well, when did I do the last? I gotta do it again. It never fails. It never fails. Anyway, so that's about the body temperature. And that's about what everybody worries about, cancer. I don't believe all these things that we experience in our lives, we don't have to experience it. If you have a little bit of knowledge and wisdom, you can easily avoid it if you only do a few things right. And another great thing that you need to do is eating right, but that we'll talk about it later on down the road more. I have showed you exactly what to do for your body moxibustion, right? With the little tool that I have, twisting it up and the little big stuff. Do that at least once a week if you can, because it's very well worth it.
This one?
Yes,
Yeah.
with the little pot. Well.
Oh, this one, the one you can screw.
Right, exactly.
Screw.
But anyway, so that's basically it. And ask me if you have any questions about anything.